something that he'd appreciate and get to
Okay, here's part
forever.
2.
Wow, that is so cool.
The last reading.
Put that all together is really a great thing that Gary did for me.
D is significant.
Christmas time is a special time. I love Christmas. I always have.
You're really praying to God to help you heal.
I have a little Christmas in the truck this year.
Doesn't always happen.
Big red slap, we'll go Christmas in now.
And there's small steps that you're doing this in, and that's good. That's how you do it.
If you do get to spend time together, it's definitely that much more special. I didn't fluff the tree properly. We have great people, and they like to get into the Christmas spirit. Hey, this is actually kind of festive here. All of us together are pretty much like one big family. I think that's a masterpiece right there. You guys can pick one, whichever one you think's the best, right? Christmas time is time for family.
There's no ending to anger. This is what I have out here. What is this about? No ending to anger. This is for the karmics. No ending to anger.
Does it smell like Christmas in the air, though?
It sure is.
Take Nancy over and night on the cookout.
What is this? No ending to anger. Maybe this is what you all are experiencing. Maybe this is what you all are experiencing with your karmic. There is no ending to their anger. But God will help you through that. Okay? Maybe I'm feeling they may have anger towards other people. Maybe they get out in the store and when they don't get what they want, they get angry and start showing off. That's basically what they're doing. When they get out in public, they like to show their authority over you. And that gives them the incentive to feed that anger even more, to make them feel powerful. And I had to say that because when I was younger, my mother was going through changes with her men, and when we would go to the store, I was about 8 years old. When we would go to the store, when he got angry because he wasn't getting what he wanted, I guess, he felt more powerful. That he could control my mother. But I'm going to tell y'all something. No, not near one of them could control her, because she did what she wanted to do. My mother was an Aquarius. My mama was stubborn.
Unfortunately, it does look like this is gaining strength. It will not be dealing with shear as it goes.
My mama was stubborn, okay?
That's why we're going to see this strengthen into a hurricane.
She took care of her children, me and my brother. She sure did.
You're getting the
But
circulation at the low levels, the mid levels.
That was one woman that a guy could not control.
Then these things can really pop off.
He wanted to fight. Hey, she said, come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go for it. I hated that. I hated the fighting. But the Lord put,
hurricane force winds in Louisiana tomorrow, and
you know, I just seen it, you know.
of these cities around where it's
But like I
to 18
said,
inches
for
above
real, my
average
mom,
on their rainfall.
that
Hurricane
nigga wanted
Isaac
to
make their way
fight.
to the storm, and they zigzag
She ain't had no
from
problem.
them.
She
This
ain't
is
had
just
not
how
a
strong this is.
problem at
Winds
all.
here at 100
Come
miles an
on,
hour.
let's go
This is
for it.
coming in. It looks like it's going to come in
And she
tomorrow
wasn't
afternoon.
playing.
Here's the thing.
She truly was
We're
not
going to
playing.
see significant
That
impacts
that's
outside of this
my
coast.
mama.
It's not
Okay.
necessarily
But
in
anyway,
your
we
phone,
getting off of
but we
that.
could have winds here gusting to 75 miles
Okay.
an hour. With all that runoff going
That's
on.
what made
So I
me
want you to keep that in
seeing
mind.
that
But
no
obviously, where you
ending
have the
to
center of
someone's
circulation,
anger,
that's where you have the strongest
and
winds.
that's
where you
what
have
made me
considerable
think about
damage,
that.
but
You
can also
know,
have
they
tornadoes
might
and
be
storms
getting
coming
out in
So
stores
remember,
and,
counterclockwise flow,
you know, getting angry with you and everything. They basically just showing off, letting others know that they got power over you.
That system is still down here.
I would have been left that
And
motherfucker.
as it moves northbound, we are going to see these winds start to pick up some of these
You
breezes,
know,
some of these
I don't go for the
that are
fighting.
rotating around
I
that
don't
higher
like
system,
fighting.
already gusting
I don't.
in the
I like
65
peace.
category for you. There's
Okay,
Lafayette,
I like
Raleigh
peace.
is located in the central
That
Louisiana
motherfucker
coast.
want to get out there and act like a motherfucking asshole in 3 days. If we just hooked up, okay? If we just hooked up and he did that shit, motherfucker, bye. I'm out. I don't have time for that. I'm nobody's punching bag, especially a dude. You gotta be putting your hands on me. That's it. I despise a man that puts his hands on a woman. That's not cool. Woman, if the woman, if she's doing it for being mean, I can understand the guy doing something to keep her from touching him, but if she's purposely smacking on him and everything, then it ain't nothing that I can say.
Yes, the shear and that dry air is going to come in. Sometimes
but
it takes a minute, so perhaps they're thinking it has enough time to get
some women, if you just tapping someone in the face, just tapping them on the jaw or whatever, some of these men, they get really stupid. So, you know,
when it comes to rainfall, widespread 5 to 8, and we could have a lot more than that.
People like that, hey, I ain't got time for you. I ain't got time for you. Okay, the initial K is significant to someone.
The next 36 hours is going to be rough.
Brownsville in Texas isn't even in the cone. They've already picked up 2 to 5 inches.
Okay, somebody may be going to modeling agencies. I don't know. Okay, a Leo is somewhere in this picture.
Got everything charged up, and today's going to be the last day for you to get out and do that because we
A
know
Leo.
conditions will drastically deteriorate.
This Leo might be giving somebody the evil eye. Tell him kiss your ass.
Could now be double digits.
Fuck that evil eye. Reverse that shit right back on to them. Shit, ain't nobody got time for that shit. You know, and they may be using the Ouija board. All divine feminines and divine masculines. Just ask God to reverse any negativity that someone is throwing at you, those known and unbeknown to you. Ask him to reverse that shit. It could be any sign, but these 3 signs are the main key players: Taurus, Sagittarius, and Aquarius.
slide, there's a look at some of our gauges right now. Already seeing that 1 to 3 feet of coastal influence, that water above normally dry ground at least.
Okay, anything else they need to know?
Alerts that are up because of that, plus the heavy
Okay.
rain we saw, that's going to be bringing
Divine feminines, y'all will have your new beginning. Okay.
Maybe, depending on where you
If
are,
if you're not having a new beginning right now.
about a Wednesday, time frame of really
It always happens in God's timing, okay?
City, New Orleans, all the way up, even maybe looking at some of these gusts
A
reaching
divine is saying you cannot take the shortcut.
Obviously, it'll be a coastal location up towards Baton Rouge, but let's not forget
You have to
we
do
got
the work.
Wind gusts. I mean, we're talking about almost severe criteria when you talk about a severe thunderstorm.
You need to open your third eye. Your third eye is not activated. Your third eye is not open. You need to activate that. Again, letter M is significant.
Calm up here for the majority of us across Louisiana when we start to see conditions.
Some of you are an emperor, or you're in your emperor energy right now. The divine feminines, whatever. You're emperor. Okay. Just simple as that.
Could get impacted. And since we have that hurricane watch and the tropical storm warning, that's
anything else I need to know?
We, of course, could be looking at heavy rain.
The divine masculines are emperor. In your emperor energy, I mean.
Here in the next 24 to 36 hours. Molly, good morning.
Good morning to you, Jordan. I think it's going to be a rough next 24 to
Some of you are suffering with headaches. You're going. That's part of. That is part of.
And here we are in Lafayette, where we're about 35 miles just to the north of the Gulf. 3 million.
That is part of.
And that is one of the areas that could be seeing a direct impact.
Spiritually awakening.
As it moves on shore, and of course that becomes a surge issue, and some of the parishes just to our south are very vulnerable to surge. But here in Lafayette, the big concern is going to be the flooding and the wind.
Some of your karmics are being judged spiritually.
The orientation of this hurricane as it moves on shore, and exactly where we end up in, orientation to the eye. But if we are in the right front quadrant, like it appears right now, that means we're going to face
for some spell work is being blocked.
The tornadoes and of course torrential downpours. It's been a really
the ones that have an ad, they will be blocked. Yeah, okay, that's what it is. The spell work will be blocked. The spell work will be blocked.
So we are well on our way to outpacing our monthly average, and we certainly will.
Be careful and don't be drinking anything or eating from other people because you're being drugged so that they can keep that spell work going on you. So they're using powder, a drink, a powder, a liquid, pills, things like that to drug your food.
But that covers most of southern Louisiana. They need to talk about the severe weather
and to drug your drink. Now, if you drink alcohol, and you're the type that you get a drink after drink after drink.
And that just adds to all the problems. And
okay,
when you have flooding,
like you can't control your drinking.
You have to go to the lowest.
They don't put something in that first drink of yours, especially if you wasn't watching. They can wear the shit in a ring, y'all. And they can put that shit in your drink.
It's going to have far-reaching impacts, and this goes well inland too. So Kelly, once the sun comes up here around 6:50 a.m. local time, we'll show you around.
And before you know it, you're taking a drink after drink after drink after drink after drink.
September 10th, here we
That's
are.
part of that spell work.
The satellite era, Kelly,
they're drugging you.
50% of the time we
do not take anything to drink or eat from nobody.
for sure.
right
It's
now.
a busy month, even October. So although we've been in a little bit of a lull,
Get your ass up,
stock up those kits and have
cook your own food,
for the rest of the season, Molly.
and get your own drink. Okay?
In a lot of locations, including right there
Number
in the
two,
Polynesian country, but Lake
don't let
Tahoe,
nobody get none of your hair
inches. And as you can see, we're going to be
or
on the lighter
anything
end
personal
the
of
rainfall.
yours.
Probably a lot of the heaviest rain coming to the east. Cameron
They will
says here
use
that
that.
still there will be enough where we could see some flooding depending on those
Do
rainfall
not
rates.
give your
But the
money
center of Francine will eventually go to our east.
to
So
no
that is
one.
a
They
good-
will
that is a
use
good
that
thing
to
here
do
for
spell
southwestern
work.
Louisiana and eastern Texas. Typically the worst of the weather is going to be on that right side or the eastern side of the storm.
And if you're in a position where you have to give this person your money, protect it. Ask the Lord to help you protect your money so that whatever spell that they put on your money, that it will go back to them. They go fall into their own
Here's a
hole.
look at New Orleans, where we've got a surplus of 14 inches. We've got anywhere from 5 to 8 inches of rain on the way. So there's your freshwater flooding potential, along with storm surge flooding happening at the coast of the
What
state
else do I
of
need to
It's
know?
likely that we see flooding in this zone between tomorrow as well as Thursday morning. More live reports coming in next.
You might wonder,
What else do they need to know? What else do my collective need to know?
honey, and how do I keep my protection against COVID-19 up to date? With a COVID shot this season, designed for recent variants.
You can get your COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot if you're due for
One.
flu, as recommended by the CDC.
Fresher, the better.
Ask your healthcare provider about getting this season's COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot.
People always say.
Okay, let me try with somebody, another deck. Okay,
And when you couldn't ask your phone to do this?
what do you want to add with this deck? Okay.
What about taking a photo and reimagining it?
Oh, something
Remember when all phones pretty
about
much did the same stuff?
a chef.
Until they didn't.
Get the all-new Google Pixel 9 Pro phones at googlestore.com.
Lowe's knows when you need a
Tell me about this chef.
price. And right now you can save big on the
What do I need to know about this chef?
Whirlpool range with white clean coating that makes it easy to focus more on the cooking and less on the mess. Shop
It might be a woman.
day deals.
Tell me about this chef.
SC Johnson.
New DQ Fall Blizzard menu. Returning pumpkin pie and French silk pie. This lineup is the goat. That goat? No, like the greatest of all treats kind of goat. Hurry in before they're gone. Only a
Tell me about this chef.
This is a payday bar. It's got tons of peanuts and a carrot.
What do I need to know about this chef?
So you can think of it as a tool to be kept here,
Come on now.
here, or even here, but definitely not here.
What do I need to know about this chef?
Payday. Get to it.
Everybody wants
Oh, I'm using my phone camera, y'all, so I don't have much room. Bear with me, okay? What do I need to know about this chef?
great product. It's going to help a lot of patients.
With Fairlife Ultra Filtered Milk, you'll want to savor every moment. With 50% more protein, 50% less sugar, and of course, it's delicious.
Okay,
Fairlife.
this chef could be somebody's husband, maybe. You the only one know the story.
Allergies? With Allegra, they won't stop me.
And
Because nothing beats Allegra for the fastest
and or
24-hour allergy relief.
this chef's karmic,
Choose Allegra.
making it look like
During an asthma attack,
he or she is crazy.
an eternity. Pricing this
The chef
it's clinically shown to
make this chef
get the
is,
number one FDA-approved
is making the chef look like they are crazy.
Did you know taking Zyzol at night
So
while you sleep? So you wake
their karmic is manipulating them.
Get 24-hour continuous relief that does not fade. Be wise old.
I am seeing the karmic being real negative to the chef in the kitchen.
With Gold Pond's age renewed formulations of 7 moisturizers and 3 vitamins for all your skins. Gold Bond.
Maybe you think that your karmic is your best friend, chef. This is a female too. Maybe you think your karmic. This is a female chef. Maybe you feel like your karmic is your best friend. Anytime your karmic is manipulating you and making you look like a damn fool, that's not your motherfucking best friend, okay? Straight up. You need to let that bitch go. Because if he loved you, he wouldn't treat you like that. I will do what I have. Look, I am supposed to bring my brothers and my sisters back to God. I'm supposed to help awaken them. If this is what I am supposed to do, I will do whatever I can. You understand me? To snap your ass back into reality and make you turn your life over to God.
You're watching America's Morning Headquarters here on the Weather Channel.
This is what I'm here for. To bring you closer to God. That motherfucking best friend that you think that is your best friend to the chef, he ain't shit. He's not shit. So, you put the situation in God's hands and ask him to handle it. No, you cannot just up and jump and get out of the relationship. No, you can't. That has to happen in divine timing. I'm getting ready to cut this.
There is not a mandatory evacuation, but we are asking people to consider.
Okay, because my energy is draining right now. All right, let me get a few more.
People who have medical needs, we're asking you to consider evacuating.
Is there anything else that I need to know?
And so if you're going to stay, you need to think about, can you be without electricity for a few days? Can you maybe not be able to drive around? Because we are expecting lots of trees to come down with the wind. If we have anything...
Okay, you have a soulmate waiting for you. If you don't even know that, even if you don't know it yet.
Still for a little while. So if you're going to stay...
Your best friend is going to a witch doctor.
And if you can...
Doing damn spells on you. Your best friend is a karmic.
This is such a beautiful area full of so many beautiful
It's a fucking
trees.
karmic.
And when you have winds from a Category 2 hurricane, you will see some of those old big trees come down. And that causes power outages, extensive power outages that can last for a while depending on how...
He's talking about nothing that's going to stop me from getting to you.
You need to be preparing for if you stay, not only to ride out the storm, but to ride out the impacts afterwards.
You feel suffocated with your karmic.
Planning on trying to evacuate today.
To the chef, this is to the chef and to anybody else. Y'all feel suffocated with your karmic.
It's just some of those few outer reaches of Francine starting to move in.
Your karmics, nothing is going to stop them from getting to you.
There's a look at where Francine,
like I said, put it in God's hands. Let God handle it.
We've seen a lot of visual improvements.
They're not going to beat God. I can promise you that.
That this storm is getting itself together very quickly. And
anything else I need to know?
Right now, there's not really anything to stop the intensification. As it gets closer to land, there's a few speed bumps, but not really as it approaches the Louisiana coast. So we are looking at an intensifying storm that's going to produce life-threatening storm surge It's going to produce life-threatening flooding. Those are the coast
Anything
front
else
sectors,
I
but
need
also
to
inland
know?
freshwater flooding, like here, the threat being in Lafayette, where we're expecting 5 to 8
Oh
inches
my
of rain,
God,
or
it's
maybe even
6
more.
a.m.
So today,
I didn't know that.
today's the day to travel. Today is the day
6
to make
o'clock?
your preparations, go to
Dang.
your family or a friend's home if you don't feel confident about where you are. And that's
So, Chef, your mask is on. Take it off. Anybody else? Any other? Anybody else that is dealing with the karmic, take off the mask. Because your masks are on.
That's just the way the marshland is here in Louisiana, which makes it so susceptible to flooding.
Yeah. Which, of course, is going to be an unfortunate case this week as they get the landfall as soon as tomorrow. Molly, then we want to look ahead to what happens towards the end of the week once this thing pushes into the interior. The power outages that she was talking about, the big trees coming down, we could be looking at that taking place around Memphis.
But Divine says that you all have the choice to change or not. So it's up to you all.
Tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock in the morning, and
You don't have to listen to me.
Work their way north of
If you
I-10,
want to stay in the
north of
situation
I-20,
that you're in,
we've got, 20 to 40 mile an hour
it's all up to you. If you don't, please put your situation in God's hands.
Once we get into your Thursday, it does look like we're going to be able to use the red
Letter R is significant.
with some big gusts possible across the I-40 corridor, stretching north. Of course, watching wherever the entity or the DNA of this is left. Could it sit here for a
Somebody may be going to court for child support.
to the east? So if you're in the mid-south, if you're in the mid-Atlantic, all of you have a chance to get the wind and, of course, the rainfall. Big rain expected.
Somebody is on heavy drugs.
Part of Tennessee where the Ohio drains into the Mississippi, and we could be looking at a lot of runoff and a lot of
Or
flooding.
they will be,
Rain over the last 7 days. Notice
and
where
they
we
are
really
going to
haven't
be
seen
on
much,
those heavy
and
drugs
notice
for a
where
lifetime.
for additional rain in some areas that actually need it, believe it or not, and areas that don't need it.
They're
as
going to
well.
be on heavy drugs for a lifetime.
Wednesday, Thursday, into Friday, really towards the end of the week, and it'll get interesting to see what the drought monitor looks like once we get all this precip through this area.
What do I need to know about this? Somebody has been given a warning that their person has been cheating.
Alan, we get it. You love your bike. We do too. That's why we're America's #1 motorcycle insurer. But do you have to wedge it into everything?
What? Don't do that. This reminds me of my bike. The roof was about the
Your person has a bad attitude and has a huge ego.
Look how the brushstrokes follow the line of the gas tank. Hey! Bravo +1. Jamie.
I'm not a doctor. I'm not even in a doctor's office. I'm standing on the streets talking to real people about their heart.
Somebody trying to be like you too.
Sure, I think so.
Divine feminine and divine masculine.
Hey, check heart sign. I want to show you something.
Their vibrations are very low.
There you go. In 30 seconds, we're going to have medical grade EKG. There it is. That is you. Look at that.
With Cardia Mobile, you can
They have a bad attitude and a bad in their ego.
One of the leading causes of stroke. And
This person might have a motorcycle.
FDA cleared to detect normal heart rhythm, bradycardia, and tachycardia.
How much do you think this device costs?
Probably
$99.
Wow, that's impressive. Checking your heart anytime, anywhere has never been easier. And Cardia Mobile is now HSA, FSA.
Divine feminine, divine masculine, you are starting your healing.
Or Amazon.
Okay.
Chase knows how to put the heart in your local community. Evan, you helping them with savings, right? Somebody just got their first debit card.
Doing rituals, divination, abuse. Okay. These comics, they're moody. They're moody because they are abusing divination. Divine is saying yes. They are abusing divinations, and the shit is backfiring on them. It's backfiring.
Fancy feast. Chef inspired.
cat adored. Every silky broth, every impeccable pate, every delicious detail brings you and your cat closer together. Fancy Feast. Love is in the details.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting us with your secret recipes and shared moments. Thank you for bringing us into your homes and your homes for nearly 150 years. Thank you for making Quaker a part of your family.
You know why I love Halloween?
Why?
People give me Kit Kats for free.
Anything else I need to know?
All your Kit Kats are free.
Okay.
Halloween.
This
Have a Kit Kat.
Consumer Reports conducts over 50 tests
attacking
to determine the best vehicles. And only one brand was named the 2024 Best Mainstream
pair.
Automotive Brand. Subaru. With 8 vehicles that are recommended models. Outback, Ascent, Legacy, Impreza, WRX,
Libra.
BRZ, and 2024 top picks, Crosstrek and Forester. Safe.
Okay, something about a Libra.
Get special low rates on
Maybe getting a divorce. And they're on the right path.
And get one line for $25 a month when you switch to Straight Talk. Plus, get a $200 credit for a new phone after 12 months. With Straight Savings, you save now and later. Straight Talk. Real unlimited data. Less dollars.
Okay. This Libra is moving to more calmer
Good
waters.
morning. Welcome back to our continuing coverage of Francine, a tropical storm for now, but forecast to become at least a Category 1 hurricane. In fact, the forecast from the National Hurricane Center is for it to become a Category 2 as it approaches the Louisiana coastline. For now, as of the latest advisory, the winds are at 65 miles an hour. That's similar to the last advisory. Pressure still at 992 millibars. Hurricane hunters, though, they're on their way.
Anything else I need to know? Anything else I need to
Give us
know?
a better idea of where the storm is headed in the future. Right now, it's going north-northwest at 5 miles an hour. We've got the convection kind of separated here, but it is forecast to congeal around that center and therefore strengthen into that hurricane status. This is a great map illustrating the effects outside the cone. So this is the forecast for the center of Francine. That's your cone from the Hurricane Center. But notice how we have the advisories on either side of that cone as well. So there will be impacts east and west of the center. The tropical storm force winds, they extend 140 miles away from the center of the storm. In the purple, you've got the hurricane warnings in effect, and even inland, you still have those warnings in effect as well. So here's what we know as of now. Life-threatening storm surge is possible from the upper Texas coastline through Louisiana. Hurricane force winds for southern Louisiana as we head into tomorrow. So you really need to be done with preparations by later on today. Considerable flash flooding is likely along the Texas, Louisiana, and even the Mississippi coastline.
What else do I need to know?
Where some of that worst wind and even that tornado threat will be.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Hurricane hunters are in flight, but from the satellite perspective, again, it's looking a little discombobulated this morning, but we do see plenty of tropical moisture. There is some drier air off to the north and west of Francine, but Francine is forecast to get away from that dry air and shear and basically head off toward the northeast.
Oh,
That is
wow.
the forecast from the Hurricane Center. The buoy reports are showing us anywhere from 25
A karmic has
We
cancer.
are still seeing a strengthening storm moving through.
They're going for chemo treatment, chemotherapy.
But as it moves over the very warm water and eventually speeds up to the northeast, it stays away from the dry air, it stays away from the shear, and of course you've got good ventilation with this system.
And they're unhappy about it. I can understand that.
Category 1 hurricane, high pressure moving to
But I'm hearing that's a part of karma.
northeastern movement eventually heading for the Louisiana.
What you choose to do with your life,
So Francine, unfortunately, will trigger a
you got to treat people the way you want to be treated.
coastline as it pushes inland as well.
The karma that you put out there is the karma that you're going to get back.
People are ready for this thing because I know where you are. It's very vulnerable, very susceptible to flooding.
Now the karmics are under
We're
stress.
actually right by the Vermilion River, which we'll show you when the sun comes up. It's around 6:50 this morning. That we
While divine feminine and divine masculines are just relaxed.
which is right around where eventual Hurricane Francine, is expected to make landfall. So what that's going to do here in Lafayette,
Divine, the Karmics wants to hang themselves.
into the river basin. It's trying to make its way to the Gulf, but if you've got the
That's not going to work. You're not getting out of your karma. Taurus. Sign Taurus.
Here in the Lafayette area, but also
This is a Taurus.
to some of the surge warnings and surge watches that we have across Louisiana.
Taurus that came out twice.
Lafayette Parish, we're talking St. Mary's Parish areas just south of us. You're going to see significant flooding, and that's why if you have an evacuation, please go today, because there's the saying, run from the water and you hide from the wind, and the water is nothing that you
This Taurus may be gambling.
10 feet of storm surge. Here in Lafayette,
They might like to gamble.
Of the parish about the threat for flooding.
But see, they're hiding out now.
We're expecting very heavy rains. We're also expecting a tidal surge from Vermilion Bay to come in as the storm comes around.
They may have went to a female witch doctor.
If you want to know why Louisiana is so susceptible to storm surge, all you have to do is look at a map of southern Louisiana, and you see all of these bays and inlets and bayous. You got the mouth of the Mississippi that feeds into the Gulf, and you can see
your karmics wants to or have made it hard for you to live with them.
A lot easier as opposed to the Atlantic.
Sacrificing animals.
Can't pile up as easily. So we are looking at a big storm surge threat, big flooding threat here in Lafayette.
Again, doing drugs.
For a lot of areas in southern Louisiana. We'll be right back.
Your situation is temporary, divine ones. What else do I need to know?
How you choose to power up is up to you. But if you want the horizon chasing, rubber burning, dream building, adrenaline pumping power to do, Ford is your starting line. Gas, hybrid, or all electric, the power is yours.
What else do I need to know?
Arthritis symptoms could be unpredictable. One day, your joints hurt.
Next, it's on your skin.
Anything else? Okay, this is it, and I'm ending the reading. Okay.
And help stop further joint damage with Cosentix. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentix. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis.
Divine is saying that you all, the divine ones, are not ready yet to come into union.
Chills, muscle aches, or cough. Add a vaccine or plan
Because you haven't done enough healing yet.
serious allergic reactions and severe eczema like
And like I said earlier, you know, y'all was rushing. Yeah.
Ask your rheumatologist about Cosentix.
I tried everything for my stubborn dandruff, and then I found Nicerol. Nicerol works differently to get to the root.
Karmics may be seeing ghosts.
Ingredient is 10 times more effective at fighting
Being
fungus, the
haunted.
primary cause of dandruff. Say goodbye to stubborn dandruff. With
They're drowning in their own mess. It's over for the karmics. And some of the karmics are parents that have been selfish. Okay? Some karmics may be taking chemotherapy by mouth pills. They may be giving them chemotherapy with pills or some kind of pill during chemotherapy. My mother had chemotherapy, so and taking something by mouth, it's going to play in the picture. This is the end of your reading. I hope my readings help someone, and I hope that you all have a good night. I'm sorry. It's 6:30 a.m. in the morning. I hope y'all have a blessed day. I hope you all have had sweet dreams. Just know that God loves you. I love you. Keep your head up to the big guy. And I'll get back with you later with another reading. Okay? Bye-bye.